Oh, we got an arena game here. Hold on. Can this be a fortress? I hope it's like a lower level opponent. It's Timo. He's pretty damn strong. He's a 2400. I could try the Turkish BOMBARD fortress. I think that would be very interesting, actually. I just don't know if I could be able to pull it off, but I could try it out. For first game of the day, I don't know if it's going to be possible, though. You know what? Screw it. Let's try it out. We're going to go for the Turkish BOMBARD fortress. I don't know if that's gonna be the official name, but it's gonna be attempt number 1. It's a very good player that we're playing up against, so it probably won't work. But I am at least gonna get some practice in on it. I think it has a lot of potential, and we'll kind of guide you guys through the thought process as we go. But okay, we're up against Persians. That's a pretty damn strong civ, and it's a very strong at pushing civ, which is the problem here. Sometimes they can just destroy you before you have a chance to get going, but. Let me see if I can walk you guys through the game plan. See what we can do against the Persians here. Salam. He's calling me a Civ picker. He's not entirely wrong. I am a Civ picker, but I'm picking my Civ for a very specific strategy and style. I want to go for a fortress. The last one we did, the Britannic ranged fortress, was an absolute banger. I mentioned earlier, a ton of views on the first day on YouTube. People really love the strategy. And it worked. I wouldn't say to perfection because it wasn't perfect. There's a lot of things that went wrong in that video. But it worked very well. Now we're back on Arena. We got the Turks. We're up against a very strong player. He's a 2500 rated player. This is not an easy game at all. I could lose this playing normally. And the Fortress... I'm not going to say it's a bad strategy because I actually think it's a very good strategy. But it's a very hard to execute strategy. Although once you do get the setup, I actually think it's a very good strategy. But the setup requires you to get all 5 relics. So let's see what I can do here. We're going to start with the plan to get the relics. If we get the relics, then we can move to the plan to set up the fortress. If we don't get the relics, then, you know, the conversation ends there. Because it's kind of impossible to set up a fortress without at least a 4-to-1 relic ratio. So that's what we're looking for. I think I'm going to get the relics by going for Janissaries. My unique unit. I've got 2 options really. I've got Janissaries via the castle, and I also have the light cav play. The problem with the light cav play is that the Persians do light cav a little bit better than Turks. He gets the same access to light cav that I do. Of course, I get the upgrade for free, which is quite nice, but he's going to be producing more villagers, which I feel like is a little bit strange. Like, it's a bit hard to play against. But I'm not sure. Maybe the free light cav upgrade is enough to win the light cav war. I just don't think, if I go light cav, I don't think I'm going to get 5 relics. I think I'm going to get like 3, maybe 2, you know? So it's a bit of a hard conversation here to have. Let me set up my fortress. Set up these couple houses. Really is what it comes down to it. Let's just set up the fortress. Start early. Let's bring this in. Alright. Yeah, we got to get the middle resources as well. Like, there's a huge setup for the fortress that quite difficult to get done, but once you get it done you feel like a freaking savage. So there is that. All right, so far it's been a somewhat clean early game, but nothing to brag about. All right, let me send my scout back. Oh no, here, the cows. I could just do 2 more houses here. That way I actually have a really good base layout. Those 4 houses are going to protect my gold, act as a second layer of wall. On Arena, I actually always like doing that, just setting up a second layer of walls to defend myself against castle drops and to defend myself against my opponent's initial push. Like, all this space in the back, this is premium. I don't want to be making houses here. That's terrible, right? Because it's going to take up space that I need for farms, etc. Farms, mills, you know, town centers, the list goes on. So the only place I like to make houses is kind of like in the front, as like a secondary layer of wall, or at the very, very back, where it's like kind of out of the way. So here we go. Let's try to set this up. Scouting my opponent here. I really wonder what he's going to go for. I'm still debating between light cav and Janissaries, by the way. I'm leaning Janissaries, but I haven't quite decided. It's a very important decision. So, let's talk about the pros and cons. The pros of going Janissaries are that I can easily counter the light cav strategy for my opponent, which is the meta. Like, the meta is to go for light cav. Here we go. I think I might honestly take the risk here and look to fight to the end. I'm not sure, though. I'm really not sure. Very nice. That was very nice. Okay, so that's a pretty big advantage. That makes me think I could just play light cav, which is a more conservative approach. And I don't have to go for the castle early. Going for the castle early will slow down my boom quite a bit. My economic expansion. Which is a very key part of the strategy, right? Yeah, I think with that scout kill, I will just play the light cav opening. I think I'm pretty set in that, actually. Let's see. I guess 8 to wood is a bit much, but should be fine. We have to set up a couple farms now. And then the last 2 villages will go to the gold. I think a 27 up is pretty legit. I don't know if I should do any faster. Yeah, I think generally speaking, a 27 is probably good for a light cav build. You could do 26, but definitely not earlier than 26. If you do earlier than 26, you can't afford anything. Alright, so I'm going to scout all the relics now. I have a pretty big advantage. That was my opponent's only unit on the field now. So now I'm top dog on the field. Even though my scout only has 3 HP. It's actually good enough. I'm going to heal him up later. Now, I'm going to say this now. And I could mess this up. I need to make sure that this guy is not on the field once Feudal Age kicks in. There's a chance that he's going to go for a stable. And if this guy's on the field, he makes a scout, he gets sniped. I'm going to be very sad. So I need to keep this guy, you know, safe and sound until I can actually heal him up with my monk. Alright. So far, so good. I got 1 relic here, 2nd relic over here. Bunch of Arctic foxes. I only found 2 relics so far, so definitely a lot more to come. Let's make my buildings on the front. This is not necessarily part of my fortress. My fortress is likely to be right in front of my town center. So I think I want to make my monastery here, and then I defend in front of my town center. And then maybe like a 2nd layer of fortified wall. We'll set it up later, but you know, it is important to think about these things. I think the blacksmith market, or you know, whatever, stable market, whatever we decide to go for, those would just be as part of a secondary layer of walls initially, but not part of the actual fortress necessarily. Maybe, but not necessarily. Alright, this guy's got a rundown. Actually, with Turks, minor advantage there for me. I can actually get my bills off gold a little bit earlier and use them to make the buildings. I'll skip the blacksmith for now in favor of the market. Because Turks gather gold a little bit faster, so that's very interesting. So this guy's going to stay back now. I'm playing around the fact that he could have light cav on the field anytime now. And I want to, or not light cav, but scouts. And I want to stay safe against those. So that's why he's going to camp here until I get some monks on the field. Alright, market's finished, and we are up. I'll still keep 3 villas here to make my monks. Horse collar is very nice. And yeah, there we go. We can start making some scouts. So I decided on the scouts for the relic control in the end. For those that might be new and watching, obviously it's a fortress video. But let's talk through some general arena strategy. You guys might find it interesting. I don't know. The reason why, and there you go, he's got some scouts on the field, exactly as predicted. The reason why scouts are the best unit to control the relics is because any other unit would just die to the monk, usually, in low numbers. Like, think about knights or camels. Those guys get really converted by the monks, and so therefore are not a good option. Crossbows are too expensive, so those are not a good option either. And so you're pretty much left with your only real unit, being the light cav, or some kind of unique unit that also beats monks. But basically, the entire meta revolves around monks being super strong in early engagements. And of course, you need the monks because you're fighting for those relics to secure a good late game. So that's like a quick 101 about arena strategy. And the important thing here for me is to not lose a single unit. He gets castage faster. This is actually completely normal. Persians are the better civ in terms of development in early game. That was rough. I'm gonna get light cav, so I'm gonna run. Light cab move a bit slower than scouts, so I gotta fight when I get to the next stage. Hopefully that was okay. We got light cab now. We gotta get husbandry. It's not that okay. Did kill that guy, which is nice. Okay, so we've kind of defended. I've got my monastery set up exactly where I want it. So we're going to start our economic expansion. It's okay to expand towards the front. I don't need every town center to come down in the back. Remember, the fortress is a late game setup. Not something I really care about right now. Gonna keep this open. That's problematic, actually. I'm gonna make a camel to defend myself here. Yeah, 1 for 1. I didn't lose a bill. I got a camel. Just to push this away. Very scary, very scary. Remember, that camel's not very good. I need to be out on the map. I need to heal my light cap first. I'm going to make a bit more of a commitment here to the light cap. Because I need those relics. Very, very important. I'm just healing. Try to get on the map. I think he just took 1 relic there. So I can only get the 4 left. Not great. It's hard when he gets up so fast. It's the Persians. I think we're doing okay though. I'm not going to talk myself too down, but we're doing okay. Try to control the rest of these relics. I'm just gonna spot his monks there. Keep making light cav, keep making vills, ideally. Alright, good setup. He knows about this relic now. It's dead. Gonna check this relic. He might be in the corner. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Here we go. Trying to keep him pinned. I can enter here. He's not gonna let me. All of this for a couple relics, guys. Yeah. But we might get the 4-1, which is enough to set up the fortress, by the way. Gonna start taking some of these middle resources. This is very unorthodox. Nobody does this. This is pure fortress gameplay. There we go. Found a monk. Very nice. Taking that relic in the center. Very nice as well. Oh, okay. The fortress gameplay is being set up. We need to take the middle resources. The reason why, I should explain this, is that if I don't take the middle resources, he's just going to kill me with all of those, oh god, with all those extra golden stones. I will literally just die immediately. And so I need to take some of them off the map before he takes them. I lost 2 monks there, but I killed all the light cav that he had. Kill those wolves before they kill me. Start picking up some eco upgrades. So that's why it's very important to start taking the middle golds. He sees that town center, but he probably doesn't know what's going on. Honestly, he probably does not know what's going on. And at some point, we're going to start stonewalling him in, by the way. That's going to be part of the strategy as well. Soon. Okay. Nice. Alright, let's start taking some of the stone. Very important to do this. It's going to delay my imp time, but it's a price I'm willing to pay to be able to take those minerals off the map. This is the fortress strategy done at high elo. It's. I mean, honestly, the original Teutonic Healing Fortress was also doing this, but the problem is he was doing it at slightly lower level. Well, a lot lower level. And so he would have a lot more time than I do. I don't have time. I gotta do the same things he was doing, but just a lot faster and with a lot more threats against me. But let's see. I think the concept is very interesting to take the middle resources here. Let's get these upgrades. Gold and stone. Same concept. Take them faster. It's always good. I'm taking that 4th relic now. I've got a safe monastery. My fortress will be there. And those 2 monks, I just keep checking on them. Just making sure he's not going to go out. This might be a little extreme. I'm going to take these Arctic foxes. Those are a small source of gold as well. Probably not a major source of gold, but if I can just take those for myself before he does, I feel pretty happy about that. Also, this one I can just kill with my light cav. So really just taking all the sources of gold on the map for myself. Alright. Okay, one more town center. I'm not sure exactly where I want it. Probably here is fine. Just take that gold and that stone. No villagers died to wolves. This is a huge upgrade over the the Brittonic ranged fortress video. A pretty big upgrade here. I'm actually quite proud of myself. I'm quite proud of myself. This is great. This is going amazingly so far. All right, perfect. Life's good. That camel might get converted. Oh, maybe I should have deleted that guy. That's really bad. See if I can kill it now. I'll lose a light cap. I don't mind. I just need, I need it to die. I don't want him to have any vision on the map. Very important. I'm doing very nefarious things. I'm doing things I should not be doing, and I don't want him to see that. I'm taking all kinds of resources in the center here. So he's not allowed to have anything in the center. He can't see what we're doing. All right, this is great. This is great. Keep going. I'm going to start fortify walling him in now. But not like right against his walls, because I think that's too obvious and too easy to break. So we're going to do it like this. And that's hopefully going to just buy me some time. This is not the fortress wall. This is literally just our initial layer of wall to buy time. It's our buying time wall. Because as you can see, I'm spamming villagers, which is great for my economy and to take the middle resources. Terrible for my imp timing. So these walls are crucial in buying me time that I need desperately. He's making a camel. He really wants to see what's going on. We're going to go ahead and get bloodlines. We might have to play camels ourselves this game, by the way. I didn't talk about imperial compositions. We'll talk about that later. Oh, yeah, it's not a Hera video without losing a village to a wolf. So here we go. There is our first victim. I thought I cleared them all, but you know, what do you know? He's going to come out with a castle. I think at this point he knows what's going on. So we need to rush the imp now. We need to rush the imp big time. University at the back. I don't think this wall's going to go up. I should send more villagers against it. That's what they did in history, by the way. If a wall's not going up, they just send more people to die and to get it up. That gate is going to put a wrench in my plans, but I'm going to wall around it. Can I just go in here? Is that a thing? Not really. Okay. Well, that's reasonable. Lose some, but... let's go up to imp. There we go. Fortify wall. There we go. Okay. I've taken a lot of resources in the center. Let's start the fortress. Let's start the fortress. I need my first castle here. That's going to be the main fortress castle. And then the second fortress castle. Probably here. That's going to be the fortress area. Farms to the back. I need a second layer of wall for sure. Okay. And we're going to make this one nice with some gates as well. Beautiful. I'm still taking... let's get loom. Let's get loom, shall we? Let's get loom. And you have 2 blacksmiths at the back. And we got to now prepare a composition that can defend me against what he's going to send my way. He's got castles. He might even go war elephants. We need to go elite janissary, I think. I think elite janissary carries me here. So that's my imp composition. We're under a lot of threats. We're buying some time. Elite janissary is probably the best unit to make here. It's a very strong gunpowder unit. Straight from the back, we got a lot of options. Bombard tower, bombard cannon. Very strong as well. Taking all kinds of resources on the front, on the middle. Maybe some outposts here could be nice. Let's get this for extra vision. It's going to be war elephant or just making a few here? I wonder what he's doing. But I'm taking a lot of resources. This is actually great. Kill that monk. Should be able to. Please, come on. Yeah, there we go. Take some of this gold. He's got elite war elephant, so he's gonna go elite war elephant. I think against that, I want to do monks. I want to do monks and elite janissary, and I'm fine. I think I'm completely fine here. Let's go a second monastery and a third. I've got my fortress set up. Turks don't really get good monks, but I can't really garrison here, actually. They have to continue mining under very dangerous territory, like conditions. I feel like a warlord, honestly. You just have to keep mining, because I don't care about the lives of the villagers. I care about the resources. I'm a warlord. We're going to go ahead and pick up some monks, and we're going to defend behind our fortress. Just keep mining. These villagers don't matter. What matters is that they get as much gold as possible. That's all I care about here. We're going to sneak out here, take this gold. You're going to take this gold. There we go. Take as much gold as possible. This is part of the game plan. All right. And we're buying a lot of time. Farms at the back. This is great. I actually think we're in a great position here. Let's talk a little bit more strategy. So I've got monks, janissaries. I need elite to get extra damage right away. I've got tons of stone. We're going to spam bomber towers with that stone. Keep mining stone. There we go. Keep going. Keep going. All right. Let's move out here and try to disrupt these villagers with my elite janissary. I've got mobility advantage, but the push is going to come super heavy, guys. He's already selling his wood. So wood is completely tanked. Let's get guilds for that late game buying. And these villagers will honestly just go here. Like, we got to just continue taking resources as much as we can. Continue taking as much gold as you can. As much stone as you can. It's great. Make a few more monks. And I'm looking to just avoid these elephants while killing the villagers and taking the gold. Elite janissaries in. How do they do against the elephants? They do pretty well. They do pretty well against elephants. This is fantastic. Yeah, getting the upgrades that I need from the monastery now. I got some monks coming up. I've denied this castle for now, which is absolutely epic. Convert this guy. Market, we're going to need to replace the market. Put it to the back. Yeah, this is great so far. Oh, these elite janissaries are absolutely insane. 22 attack, by the way. Let's get the bomber tower upgrade. Okay, and I need some siege workshops now. So it's going to be siege workshops. And we're going to just completely turtle here. Just completely turtle. We got monks, janissaries, and bombard cannons. And on top of that, we're going to have some bombard towers as well. All right, so I've got some of my workshops here. I'm taking all kinds of gold here. I feel like I'm committing like a crime. This is fantastic. I can't believe he's letting me get away with this. I need a third castle for production, ideally. Let's make it here. Let's really fortify up. Again, I don't really care about the villagers here. They can die for all I care. I just care to take as much gold as possible. So I'm going to just try to buy time. Oh, these elephants are kind of scary, though. With that castle from going up, I think my villagers on gold have died, so I am losing interest in this area as we speak. We got to go behind the walls now because the elephants are very scary. Let's go behind the fortress. He's trying to quick wall me in. Very cheeky. Again, it's a very talented player, so to keep that in mind. Artillery gives my bombard towers and my bombard cannons +2 range. No, let the elephant in, please. Be my guest. Oh, the elephants are really strong. Like, I'm doing well into them, but not that well. We've got 9 monks. Let's make it a 10. I'm going to get redemption as well, just in case. Although it's a big sink of gold. Murder holes. There we go. Let's get some. I'm going to sell some wood for some cannons. So bombard cannons with 14 range. I'm healing my janissaries. This is great. I've got my farms. Let's get conscription for extra production. I don't need sipahi. That's not really needed. And we're up against elite war elephants. So he's got all kinds of score on us. We got to start setting up the fortress now. I need bomber towers. Bomber towers are absolutely key. Let's get some vision on the sides first, just to play around onager cutting. Taking wood here is the worst position because I can cut my base open, which is kind of bad. Taking wood on this side is much better, much safer. And let's start getting some bombard cannons out in the field. Bombard cannons would be crucial. They have 14 range, okay? So 2 more than the average civ, 1 more than anything with siege engineers. These houses can be deleted now. I want to favor another layer of stone walls. At least, yeah, this can be deleted as well. I'm not really using those. Let's go for another layer of walls. I'm going to go in here, finish this layer as well. There we go. This monastery can be deleted as well. I don't really need it. Alright, so here we go. Let's clear out his vision. I've got my 3 layer of walls. It's time to start setting up my bomber towers now. Okay, beautiful. Some bomber towers. I need to set up bomber towers everywhere. They cost a lot though, these bomber towers, but they're very important. Especially around my monastery. Okay, here he comes. Elephants on my walls, not that impactful. Let's get some vision out here. Some outposts in the front lines. Let's remake that gate out here. And let's get some more vision. Beautiful. He's preparing some petards. You guys saw that, right? Petards were being prepared there. Let's get gates on this side. Hoardings. Extra HP on my castle. Very good. I can move out here. Those guys are pretty slow. Let's sell off all kinds of resources now for extra stone. I want more bomber towers. He will probably run in at some point. I gotta make sure, especially my monastery, is well defended. Here comes the petards. I've got 3 layer of fortified walls though. I should be fine. Every time he breaks, we're gonna remake. I need more janissars as well. And you get a quick snipe on these guys. Ooh, we snapped a couple. This is really good. We've defended. We've defended. I got my monks. Typing those petards was so crucial. Some conversions. Oh, this is great. This is absolutely great. Hope we can defend any more villages. Got a trebuchet in the back. Got a sniper. Got a repair. Tap the trebuchet. The gate is open. The gate is open. I hope my janissars can defend me now. I sniped the trebuchet. Janissars could defend this. I got my bomber towers behind. I got my castles. We gotta remake this gate. Oh, this is so epic. The elephants keep coming in. Let's remake that gate. Let's remake that gate. Oh, that's so crucial. That's so crucial. Monks back in. Monks back in. This is fantastic. Okay, nice. We're holding. We're holding. We're starting to get the score lead as well. We're starting to get the score lead. Hold on. Let's make a nicer looking gate here. I want to have a nice base. Very pretty base. Bomber towers behind. We're not in a rush. We're going to continue buying some stone. Continue fortifying. Oh, this is the best fortress yet. This is fantastic. I'm getting better at the strategy by the minute. He's out of gold. We've taken all the resources from the center. I've got tons of stone on him. All right, let's continue. I'm going to remake the gates. The triple layer was crucial, or else he was able to get in. I need 60 janissaries. I need 60 janissaries. Here he comes again. I wouldn't mind a couple extra cannons as well. I just don't have the most amount of farms. Here comes the elephants. I need to snipe the petards, ideally. Alright, let's continue setting up the 3 layers. Very important. I'm going to start setting up some aggressive bomber towers, maybe? The problem with... No, aggressive bomber towers will just get sniped. It has to be purely defensive bomber towers. Some like right here. Let's start setting up some bomber towers right here at the back. I still have some gold, by the way. I'm still taking some gold. I got tons of bomber towers, tons of castles. All right, let's take a bunch of wood. We got time. All we have is time. We've got 4 relics. I would have loved to have 5, but 4 is acceptable. We need to go up to 60 janissaries specifically. So I have 53. I'm making 7 more. This is perfect. He's deleting some mining camps out here. Okay, I can take those red foxes, but they're called Arctic foxes actually, for some extra gold. And I think he might be trying to honor your cut on the side. Let me just replenish these walls. These guys are a bit weak. Buy some stone. We need to find more space for farms as well. We talked about this last time, but it's more efficient to sell food in the late game than it is to sell wood, because of the wood to food conversion you can get from farms. So ideally you want to have more farms than lumberjacks once you have the space for them. Very important. He's got the score lead again. I've got 60 Janissaries. I've got 10 monks. Let's work on getting some extra cannons now. I'll get 5 cannons. I don't think I'll need more than that. It takes 3 bomber cannon shots to hit 1 trebuchet. I'm taking a little bit of gold from those Arctic foxes. Let's kill these outposts. These outposts are not cheap. They're 5 stone each, which is cheap. But I mean, he doesn't have infinite stone. So the outposts are technically a finite resource here. Technically. Alright. I hear onager cutting. Or is that maybe just his castle? It might just be his castle. I'm a bit paranoid. Let's try to get some sneaky vision on the sides. Out here? Some sneaky vision? Oh, hold on. Took a very dangerous route here. Yeah. Lost... How many Janissaries did I lose there? Lost 5 Janissaries. Oh, he's gonna have a lot of petards coming in. Oh my goodness, he's gonna have a lot of petards coming in. We need to prepare some bomber towers here. We absolutely need to prepare some bomber towers right now. Let's just keep spamming them in my economy as well. I just wonder if he's gonna have any cutting element to his strategy. Yeah, he's cutting on the side. This cheeky outpost is so important. Let's make a bomber tower here. That's gonna prevent that cut from happening in the first place. A good bomber tower. He's gonna do the same thing on this side. I need another bomber tower here. Okay. I've got 60 Janissaries again. Let me try to move out with my cannons here. I could be a little bit proactive in my defense. I would like to have one more tower a bit further back here, though. Yeah, just in case he runs in. Nice. Snipe that one. If he runs in here, I've got the tower. I could stay on the second layer here. Oh, I got a huge cannon shot there on the petards. I've defended my walls. Only 2 petards. It's not enough. Run. A gate. Oh no, he broke in. Oh, he broke the walls. We gotta defend. I gotta run my monks back. I don't have a lot of monks. I think my cannons have died. Trying to get rid of some of these elephants up front. Getting conversions is just like crucial. I think we've defended. We make some villagers. He's lost a lot of gold there. He can't keep doing this. I've got some elephants alive. Nice. Villager somehow got on the other side there. I don't know how that guy even got there. Wow, we've defended. Absolutely epic. Absolutely epic. I still have some gold here. I want to take that gold. Let's remake the walls. Let's move out. We have defended. I've got my monks. Gold is just so important. He continues to break my base, though. It's still not an easy defense. Trying to stop those cannons. It's gonna be hard though. Oh, he's getting big shots. And more Janissaries. Badly. Got a lot of cannons behind. And you go into my fortress again. I'm sniping some of these cannons though. Hold on. Oh, the elephants are sniping all the cannons. I have the squirrely. This is great. I need more monks. This is fantastic. He can't break my defense. My cannons. My bombard tower is doing so much work. Get my monks back out. Here we go. The elephant did so much work. I get converted easily though. I need to remake my walls. The wall is the first line of defense. It's so crucial. Nice. Oh, this is insane. He can't keep doing this. We can remake our base. We can remake our base. We lost some bomber towers. It's kind of okay, though. I still have my relics intact. Oh, I have redemption. Oh, a cheeky little bomber cannon convert. Why not? All right, let's reset up my walls. Looks like you're not working tomorrow. Wait, what does that mean? Oh, shit. GG in the chat. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. The Turkish bombard fortress was the best one we've done yet. So freaking epic. 3 layers of stone walls. The castles, the bomber towers, all so nice. Teemo, very, very good job from my opponent, I will say. Persian boom, full war elephant. This is a game that we dreamed of in our childhood. This is literally how we grew up playing Age of Empires. One guy making a fortress and one guy pushing him with Persian elite war elephants. Genuinely one of the most fun games I've ever played. Genuinely so nostalgic to play a game like this. And I think we did a great job in executing the defense. Let's recap exactly what happened here. So we had the gold and the stone in the center of the map. Very, very important to take that one. We took 4 relics. We had 4 relics to 1. And we put it in the back monastery. Very important as well. Front monastery was killed. 3 layers of stone walls. 3 castles at the back. Mass bomber towers. Vision on the side. Bomber towers here to prevent the cutting from happening. Couple bomber towers in our base just in case. These ones over here were actually very needed as well. Very, very needed because he came in and he took some damage from those bomber towers. And then this right here was so crucial. I had how many? I had 16 bomber towers in my base and 3 castles with 60 Janissaries, monks, and bombard cannons. Absolutely beautiful. Such a fun strategy. And this is, guys, this is a new series on the channel. We have a lot more fortresses coming. I've got ideas. If you have ideas yourself, leave them in the comments below. I'm going to read through them and get as many ideas as possible so we can keep the fortresses going. I'm just so stoked about this. Thanks for watching, everyone on YouTube. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you guys are watching live, YouTube and Twitch, say bye YouTube in the chat. Give them a little bye YouTube. We'll go through the stats here. Same villager high. Units killed more in my favorite. I was killing elephants. I feel pretty good about that. Resources collected. He had more food, much more food. We had a bit more wood. And he actually had more gold, despite me taking all the gold in the center, or at least most of it. But I did have more stone. I did target the stone in the center, which is kind of nice. But yeah, man, super, super cool. One last look at the base that we have made. It's a bit broken. It's worn down, but I think it was super solid. The 3 layers of fortified walls are just so crucial. It's so much fun. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.